It all started 7 years ago. I was working in an agency doing SEO, and I hated it. I had no money, no freedom, and I was stuck in a silent office every day, staring at a wall, grinding out menial tasks that I didn't want to do. I had no passion for the work or for the company, and I woke up every morning dreading the next 9 hours of my life. I needed a way out. One day, I hopped on YouTube looking for passive income ideas. I was looking for something that I could use to build up an income stream so that I could quit my job and get the money and the freedom that I wanted. I saw a few ideas. Vending machines, too much upfront cost for a small return. Amazon FBA, tried and failed. Dropshipping, I tried and failed that too. And the problem was I had no passion for these business models. So after I failed once, it was hard to go back and try again. What could I do to escape this monotonous grind of a 9 to 5? And then it happened. I came across a video that mentioned trading. I figured I'd probably fail that too, but I decided to give it a go. So I opened up a demo account on Trading 212 with 10,000 fake pounds and threw on a random trade. 2 hours later, my lunch break came around and I checked on the trade plus 4,000 pounds. Whoa, I thought. Could this actually work? I dug deeper into the idea of trading to see if other people were doing this for a living. They were, and they all had Lamborghinis and diamond watches. It must be easy then. So I fired some more random trades onto my account with massive enthusiasm. This is it, I'm gonna be rich. I wonder what color Lamborghini I'll get. And then I lost it all. Ouch. No worries, I figured. I'm new to this. I'll put some money in an account and grow that up while I learn. Yep, that's how stupid I was. Lost all my fake money? Better risk real money. I started out with £125 with grand plans to turn it into millions. 2 hours later, it was gone. So maybe I can't trade, but it's fine because all these people with Lamborghinis are telling me they're going to give me their trades for free when I sign up with their broker. And if they have Lamborghinis, their trades will get me one too, right? The first signal group I joined hit 36 stop losses and 5 wins, small wins by the way, in one single month. Oh, maybe these guys can't trade either. But those other guys on Instagram are all driving Bentleys and posting 10 pictures of their mini Rolex watches every day. So surely they're doing well, right? Once again, catastrophic losses. Why is this happening? How are they doing so well if their trades are so bad? That's when I found out about broker deals. They sign me up and get paid when I trade big. So they have no idea how to trade at all, but by showing off some luxury items, they draw in beginners like me and get a cut of the commissions when they make us lose all our money. Nice. At this point, I realized I had 2 options: learn for myself or give up entirely. But at this point, I had a fascination for the market, so I decided to stick around and give it my all. So after jumping into the baby pips rabbit hole and losing a whole bunch of money on mass market concepts, we're not going to go into that. I studied random little tidbits of information on the internet and tried piecing it all together. Over about a year, I collated the concepts of market structure, supply and demand, and imbalances. I studied charts and did a lot of testing, reverse engineering the market to understand how these concepts work and what makes a good setup. My decision to self-teach cost me around $30,000 in losses. Not great, but I got there in the end. After another rocky year, I finally started to see some results. I had some shortcomings and I was far from perfect, but I was starting to make money instead of lose it, which is always good. From here, I scaled up my successes by putting my full focus on eliminating the weak points. Up to this point, I was still working at my job, and it was around this time that I decided to phase into work that would give me more time and more freedom to work on my trading. I did that, and having the days free really allowed me to go all in on my trading and scale up the progress very quickly. Over the next few months, I solidified my systems and got my first funded account, £35,000. That was a very big milestone for me. Soon after that, I got a $100,000 funded account, and that's when things got more serious. Eventually, I left work, went all in on trading, and a few months after this, that's when I started my coaching business. A lot of people were asking me to teach them, and helping others is always something that I've enjoyed. And of course, having another stream of income is always beneficial to help you weather the bad months without too much mental pressure. I've had a few ups and downs between then and now, losing funded accounts, gaining funded accounts, hitting some losing months among the winners, and making some mistakes that, while hurt at the time, have acted as valuable lessons towards my future success. Now I'm trading high 6 figures in funded capital. Unfortunately, it was 7, but I lost a good portion to some closures in the prop industry. Currently bouncing back from that. I've also helped other people to get over $15 million in funding for themselves and generate over $4 million in real profits using that money. So all in all, I'm happy with how the progress has gone so far. Now, it took longer than expected and it required a lot of commitment, but I've achieved the freedom I want and I have more money to play with. But I've also grown to realize what I really want from life. And fortunately for my bank account, a Lamborghini and a diamond watch is no longer on that list. So why did I make this video? I made it for 2 reasons. First of all, to motivate you and show you that everyone starts from zero. When you start, you're going to suck. You will lose money and you will feel like quitting. But if you persist and put focus in the right areas, there is literally no reason why you can't succeed at trading one day. Second of all, and more importantly, is to give you a few lessons from my journey that will hopefully help you to speed up your path to success. with less pain, less lost money, and less lost time. So let's get into those lessons. Lesson number 1 is to forget about the money. If there's one thing I wish I knew when I just started out, it's that I was definitely 100% going to lose money for some time. If I'd have known this, I could have forgotten about the aspect of making money and gone all in on the process, focusing on mastering the art of technicals, fundamentals, and the overall flow of how trading works. This alone would have saved me $10,000 or more. Listen, I know you're here to make money, but the truth is, if you're in your first few months of trading, you still have a lot of lessons to learn. Until those lessons have been taught to you by a mentor and by the market, you will not succeed. You are almost guaranteed to lose money. Forget about flipping your dinky $100 account. It's not going to happen. And even if you do miraculously turn your $100 into $1,000, that's still peanuts in the world of trading. It's not going to get you to where you want to be in your life. Instead of trading for money, trade for knowledge and experience. Study the charts, reverse engineer your strategies onto past price data, and build an eye and mind for reading the market. Focus on building, testing, refining, and validating your trading system. Pretend it's a game where there's no money involved, and all you have to do is focus on taking the best trades and not taking the bad ones. The sooner you do this, the sooner you'll get to a point of consistency that allows you to make money, instead of flipping your last $10 into oblivion for the 57th time. And lesson number 2, consider investing in education. Now, I have to be careful giving this advice, because although it's entirely valid and very beneficial, I do sell a course. So some people will immediately think I'm trying to pitch it to them. Truth is, I don't care if you buy my course or someone else's, or invest some money into books at least, so that you can learn from some of the trading greats. The simple fact is, you'll reach success a lot faster if you invest into yourself and you invest into education that puts you ahead of the curve. I was too stubborn to do it, I thought I was too good for it, and then I lost $30,000 being a dummy because I had no idea what I was doing. So heed my advice when I say it's probably going to be cheaper and it's definitely going to be a lot faster than self-teaching. Now, lesson number 3 is to celebrate your milestones and take a break. With such high aspirations, it can be easy to skip over your successes. Had your first profitable month? Celebrate. Had your first $1,000 withdrawal? Celebrate. Locked in a new funded account? Celebrate. When you actively acknowledge your milestones, you fuel the passion that keeps you moving forward. And now this is very important. Notice how I said take a break? Well, this is going to save you from a lot of slip-ups. When you hit specific milestones, there's a nasty side effect of your achievements, and that is cockiness. Even if you don't realize it, it's likely that you're feeling a little bit invincible, and can often lead to your biggest wins being followed by some of your biggest losses. Like taking a $1,000 withdrawal and then blowing up your whole account, or passing a funding challenge and losing it the very same day. There's a lot that can go wrong when you're overconfident. If you take a day or two off after big achievements, your mind can calm down, and you start to think more rationally again. This will help you to keep moving in the right direction instead of taking big steps backwards. Now, I've got more lessons to share, but I know people get bored of super long videos. So let me know in the comments if you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, I'll make a second part. As always, hit the link in the description to join my free course, which is going to show you 10 valuable lessons to get your career moving in the right direction. And with that, I'm out. I'll see you in the next video.